You're about to listen to Things We Did Before Reality, Will Franken's podcast, the dog's bollocks when it comes to blooming great comedy. If you fancy what you hear, a donation would be lovely jubbly. Nothing dodgy about it. Just go to willfranken.libsyn.com, click any of the PayPal donate buttons, bung in a few quid, and Bob's your uncle. But for now, put the kettle on, knock up the trouble and strife, sit back, relax, and prepare to be gobsmacked. A cracking good time is guaranteed for Uncle Tom Cobley and all. Ladies and gentlemen, Will Franken.
Hey guys, Will Franken here. Sorry I'm late. I really wanted to start this podcast earlier. I was going to record it yesterday, but I didn't have time. It was such a fucked up day, so I'm just now getting started. So please forgive me. I'll tell you what happened yesterday. I was walking along Cortlandt Avenue here in the Bernal Heights neighborhood of San Francisco, and I'm like 20 feet from my house, and I saw this big fat tub-of-lard bull dyke. You know, with the boy jeans and the work boots and the spiky gelled hair and the horn-rimmed glasses. You've seen one, you've seen them all, right? And she's talking shit to this lipstick lesbian girlfriend of hers. You know, this really adorable Slavic girl with these blonde ringlets and little hoop earrings and all that. And she's just talking shit to her, and the girl's crying. She's like, how come you weren't at the club the other night? Why don't you answer the phone when I call? Look at me, you fucking bitch, right? So I'm a man of action, right? So I ran right up there, and I got right in this fucking tub-of-lard's face, and I looked in her beady little eyes, and I said, look, why don't you take a walk before I kick you in the fucking clit, she-boy? Right, so like there's this little stare down, you know, but then all of a sudden the tub-of-lard bull dyke turns around and waddles away with nary a fucking word, right? So now it's me and the lipstick lesbian. So I'm real cavalier. I pull out a handkerchief, I'm dabbing her eyes, she's got mascara all over her cheeks and stuff, and then I look at her and I go, so, how's that not needing a man in your life thing working out for you? Right. And then I'm like, why don't you take a chance on a girl like me who, even though I may have a dick, still has the sensitivity to know how to treat a lady right? Right, so she laughs, and then I take her out for soup and bread because it had been 3 fucking days since this girl had eaten because that bull dyke tub of lard had her locked up in a bamboo cage. I mean, the way these bull dykes treat their lipstick lesbians is a fucking travesty. It's right out of the fucking Quran, man. So like, anyway, 2 hours later, we're leaving the soup kitchen and there's the tub of lard bull dyke again, except this time she's not alone. She's got like 40 or 50 other tub of lard bull dykes and they're all riding Harleys, right? So I'm standing there looking at this gang of bull dykes thinking, okay, Will Franken, what have you gotten yourself into now, right? And then all of a sudden I look to my left and I look to my right. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was surrounded by like the entire community of gay men, trannies, sissies, panty boys, femboys, straight women, and lipstick lesbians. And we were all in this big phalanx united against these oppressive bull dykes. And then, fuck man, we started to rumble. We had 2x4s and tire irons and chains and purses and high heels. We were kicking them with the shit. We burned this town to the fucking ground, man. It was fucking awesome. Oh, Jesus. But the best part? The tub-of-lard butch bull dyke element in this city has finally, once and for all, been fucking quashed. Huzzah. So, that's why I'm late. But man, it was worth it. What a fucking rumble. Right out of the fucking wild one. Oh, the wild one. That's what I wanted to start off with now. Yeah, okay, the wild one. Marlon Brando. Have you guys seen this movie where Marlon Brando plays a 12-year-old Mexican girl getting felt up on her first date? It was right before he butchered it up for the wild one. I saw a clip on YouTube yesterday. Just fucking blew my mind. Check this out.
Come on, Rosemary. Give it to me, baby.
No, I'm just getting to know you.
Come on.
I'm not ready to cross that line. I'm a good girl.
Give it to me.
I'm a good girl. Leave me alone. I'm a bad girl. I'm a real bad girl.
Yes.
Oh, I'm such a bad girl.
Isn't that something else?
I forget the title, but it looked really interesting. Anyway, look it up online if you get the chance.
Just Google Marlon Brando. Wah, wah, transgender Mexican.
Getting felt up on first date. That's how I found it.
Anyway, that's enough out of me.
I have a show to do, and I better start recording.
I hope that you enjoy
The story
that you are about to hear.
And with that, I better get into character because
I have to answer the door. Duh. Hello? Oh, hello. My name is Roman Polanski. I just moved into the neighborhood, and I am required by the Municipal Court of Santa Monica to tell you that I am a registered film director, sex offender. And if you have any underage children living in your house, to take extra precautions to ensure their safety, because even though it has been many years for me personally, statistics show that people like me will most likely try to do it again. Oh my god. I saw Repulsion in a film class years ago, and I was absolutely terrified.
Oh.
Please come in. My husband would just love to meet you.
Roger!
Yeah.
Roman Polanski is here!
He's gonna go apeshit.
I cannot believe my eyes. Is this the man responsible for Chinatown standing in my foyer?
Well-
It is an honor to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
It is an unexpected,
Yes.
unprecedented, and quite frankly, unmerited, at least on my part, honor to be standing in the actual physical presence of an individual whom I have long regarded
Okay, honey.
as not only a keeper of the flame,
He's a big fan.
but indeed the very igniter of that flame of postmodern cinematic beauty. Welcome to my home, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Roman is our new neighbor. He's going door to door telling everybody he's a registered
Sex offender.
sex offender.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, in that case, honey, why don't we call Jim and Patty? Maybe if they're free, they'd like to come over, and Mr. Polanski can tell them as well.
Oh, yeah.
My brother and his wife were over here last week, and for the first time, believe it or not, just saw Rosemary's Baby.
They loved it.
As I predicted, the intended effect was achieved. Suffice it to say, they are now to be numbered among your newly baptized acolytes.
Wow.
So we can have dinner in a few hours. We would love for you to stay.
Yes.
Until that time, I would consider it the privilege of 10,000 lifetimes if I could procure for you some sort of cocktail or perhaps something else to imbibe and invite you to my study where I house a modest but nevertheless quite extensive film collection of which your name, rest assured, is quite heavily ensconced amongst its many titles.
Yes, I would like that very much.
Excellent! Then please step this way, my good man.
Okay.
Fortuitous is the word that leaps to mind as I comprehend the mystery and magnificence of this holy encounter, for I have long desired, Mr. Polanski, if I may employ a rather crude colloquialism, to pick your brain concerning the psychosexual duplicity, the, if you will, blatant yet unapologetic Hegelianism of 1992's Bitter Moon.
Oh, yes.
But first, Mr. Polanski, please forgive my forgetfulness. My wife mentioned you were a registered...
Sex offender.
Sex offender, yes.
Yeah, there was a 13-year-old girl in the late 70s. I sodomized her in the hot tub and then fled the country.
Yes, a bell has rung. I do remember this.
Well...
the mundane morality of the media and their muddy masses. I do apologize, Mr. Polanski. How drab and uneventful must the lives of those uninvolved in filmmaking appear to you?
Well...
That they should fill their days with no greater a task than to fashion journalistic barbarities, which they hurl in a feeble attempt to diminish the luminosity of your cinematic eminence.
Well...
Have no fear, my dear sir. The cloth that I am cut from is entirely of a different cloth. And with that, Mr. Polanski, may I present my film collection?
Wow, you sure do have a lot of films in your film collection.
I am flattered that you would not only say so, but it is my hope think so as well.
Oh, yeah.
And moreover, that your statement does not reflect an attempt to politely flatter me,
No.
whom, as I have just mentioned, am already quite flattered.
No, I mean it.
1 second, Mr. Polanski, as I put on some music to assist you in your browsing.
Cool.
You will think me a terrible dullard, but I'm afraid I must ask again. You said you were a registered...
Sex offender.
Sex offender. Yes, that's right. Sex offender.
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh, you have Knife in the Water. I love this movie. I did this one.
I know. This is only halfway related, but I haven't really been happy with my wife for some time.
Oh, that's sad, man. Sorry to hear that.
Well, it's
starts to burning
it's just that sometimes I lament the fact that
deep down inside of you,
the only genius I've ever had in me has been myself.
when that love wheel starts to turning,
Yeah, I think I know what you mean, maybe.
Really?
there ain't nothing left to do.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, look, you have the pianist. I did that one too. Hey, what are you doing, man?
Sorry.
No, stop.
Sorry.
Stop.
I didn't know. I did not know.
I know.
Sorry.
Stop. No. That's not my thing.
You said you were a registered sex offender.
Yeah, I know, but I don't do everything. You
Okay.
know, I have my one thing I do.
The young girls.
Yes, I
Okay.
do. That's my thing. You know.
Okay, I didn't know if it was all encompassing or
No, it's cool. It's
kind of
just you
sexual
know,
offense or.
it's like look, if that's your thing, I respect it.
Okay.
You know, like that's your thing. Between Hollywood and Europe, I have a lot of friends like that. But,
Okay.
you know, that's
Yeah,
just not my thing. You
Okay,
know?
and I still respect you as a filmmaker, obviously.
No, look, it's cool. It's
Okay.
cool, man. Let's just have a drink and relax
Okay.
and not be too serious. You know.
Sure, I'll make us some drinks right now.
Cool.
God, I'm an idiot.
Hey, I'm impressed. You even have The Tenant.
Ah, yes, the 1976 film in which you dress up like a woman. Might have gotten a bit of a mixed message there. Anyway, speaking of women, let me call over to the kitchen, see if I can discern from my better half what time dinner will be served. Janelle?
Yes. Ask Ramona what time dinner's going to be.
Hold on.
Ramona, what time will dinner be ready?
Wah, 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 wah.
Gracias, Ramona.
About 7:30? Or 7:45?
Oh, now she's feeling optimistic. She thinks she can have it done as early as 7.
That's great. Thanks, honey.
Are you boys having fun down there?
Stop implying things, Janelle. It's pretty damn unattractive, you frigid cunt.
But
I trust you are not averse to Croatian vodka, Mr. Polanski?
Hey, if it's alcohol, I drink it.
Music to my ears. And again, if I in any way overstep my bounds...
Look, it's alright, kitty cat. I think you're cool. I like sycophants.
Well, then consider me even more relieved than the proverbial racehorse who has finally granted permission to piss to hear you say so. L'chaim, dear sir.
I love alcohol.
Me too.
I love alcohol more than making movies.
Wow.
But not as much as I like young girls. So there's a definite hierarchy to how I approach cinema. There's
Interesting.
young girls at the top, alcohol in the middle, and making movies at the bottom.
Wow.
Because you can't really make good movies without young girls and alcohol. No, but wait, that's not the best part. Listen.
Okay.
I told the judge when I kissed her,
Yeah?
I could tell she was not inexperienced.
No way.
He nearly shit his robe, man.
I can imagine. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Inexperienced, I like that. I'm gonna have to remember that one.
I like it too, Mr. Polanski.
Shut up, Patty.
What?
Oh, Roman, your films are so dark. I had no idea you could be this funny.
Thank you, Janelle.
More Blood of Christ?
Oh yeah, I love the Holy Sacrament.
Well, with that, it's getting kind of late. Patty and I better get going.
Are you sure, Jim? We were going to play categories.
Nah, I'd stay, but I gotta get up tomorrow at 3 in the afternoon, go down and do a 2-hour shift at the Google offices.
Oh, okay.
I tell you, ever since that partnership with YouTube, they got my ass working overtime down there, at least for the next day and a half.
Sounds like
But,
Yahoo.
Hey, Mr. Polanski, it was fucking awesome meeting you.
Same here, Jim.
I tell you, when my brother called earlier and said he had Roman Polanski in his house, after telling him, get the fuck out of here like 1,500 times, I finally come over here and you're there. I felt like the Catholics with that Virgin Mary shit. That was like a miracle or something that's taking place.
Hail Mary.
I don't know if he told you or not, but we just saw Rosemary's Baby about 2 weeks ago. And when that was over, I was like, I don't know who in the fuck made this movie, but I want to meet him and have a little bit of what he's on. I was like, that fucking thing scared the fuck out of us, man. We were fucking scared, weren't we, baby?
I was so scared I had a miscarriage.
Why you always got to bring everything down, huh?
Why? I was just telling Mr. Polanski how scary the movie was.
Never mind that. Just get your coat.
Ah, weeble wobble.
Seriously though, Mr. Polanski, it was fucking worth it, man.
Cool, man.
I mean, think about it. If you're gonna make a scary movie about a woman who's having a baby that's so scary it makes a woman who's really having a baby not have her baby, hey, you done your fucking job, man.
Cool, man.
And saved me a few fucking headaches too, if you know what I mean.
I think I do, man, yeah.
But that's what I took from that film, man. Anyway, you got my card.
Yes.
I work for Google.
Okay.
Anytime you want to bump your name up there in the search engines, just send me a fucking email, man. I'll make it happen.
Sounds good.
You guys take care. We'll talk to you soon.
Hey, take care, guys.
Bye, Jim. Bye, Patty.
Oh, and seriously, if you ever want to come over to our house for dinner, Mr. Pederasty, I make a pretty good rice cake pie.
Get in the fucking
I'm
car
going,
now.
I'm going. Let go of me, you big lug.
Oh, those two are...
Oh, and hey, Mr. Polanski,
Yes.
Ow.
that registered sex offender shit,
Yes.
don't even sweat it, man.
Ow.
Just gives you more cred.
Cool, man.
The only bad publicity is no publicity.
I hear you there, man.
Try and stay out of trouble, man.
Okay, you too, Jim. Good to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Take care.
Oh, those two are something else.
Oh, I think they're sweet.
At any rate, now that they're out of the way, I didn't know if this was appropriate to mention in mixed company, but the, shall we say, less than enthusiastic critical reception you received for 1986's ill-fated adventure comedy Pirates. It must have destroyed you.
Well,
Honey, why don't you make sure Jim and Patty get to their car okay?
Yes, dear.
And then get in it with them
Yes, dear.
and go somewhere else?
Yes, dear.
Thanks, honey.
Oh, that one is something else.
I think he's sweet.
At any rate, now that he's out of the way, I didn't know if this was appropriate to mention in mixed company, but when you lost Sharon, it must have destroyed you.
Sharon?
Tate,
She was...
your wife. She was murdered by the Manson?
Oh, yeah, no, man, it destroyed me. Yeah, no, it was a real bummer, to be... Yeah. 1 minute, everything is fine. Mm-hmm. The next minute, everything is fine. Mm-hmm. The third minute, everything is fine.
Still fine.
Hours go by, and they're all fine.
Mm-hmm.
Days even.
Yeah.
Years, everything is just fine.
All fine.
And then comes one day where you find out...
It's not fine.
Like your friends have been stabbed, like
I know.
a coffee heiress, an internationally known men's hairstylist even,
Yeah, and even your wife.
Even my wife, yes, Shannon. When I lost Shannon... Sharon. When I lost Sharon, that was the hardest cut of all. It felt worse than when they put the fork in the guy's stomach the next night. Lino LaBianca. I've read Helter Skelter 12 times. I'm going to make it into a movie.
And now look at what they're trying to do to you, Roman. I mean, because of some minor indiscretion years ago when you were probably trying to deal with a lot of that emotional baggage, now they want to crucify you.
I don't know.
No. They want to crucify you. That's because that's what they do. Anytime in this culture where you even mention sex, they want to get out the hammers and the wood and start to work, because it's probably what happened to Jesus. There's probably some minor indiscretion with some Nazarene girl who wasn't technically, according to the Pharisaic law, legal. And look what happened to him.
I don't know.
No, because Roman, seriously, that's what they do here.
I'm glad you think so, Janelle. But...
Roman, take it from somebody who was raised in this ultra-right, ultra-conservative, ultra-puritanical, supposedly free American society. The very idea of sexual expression is, there's Sex in the City, or or Jay-Z, or Ludacris, or Nas. So there's pockets. There's pockets of sexual expression, but you have to look high and low to find them. High and low.
In this
because
culture,
we haven't really enforced as a culture the idea that old unhealthy, the view of what their concept, how they say what is the right, and how they don't, the rules that they, and you know what, I'm going to put some music on because I'm getting a little tongue twisted here.
Okay, sure.
But even the words they use to describe sex, it's all negative, all offensive. Like, what is that thing you're called again? A registered
sex offender.
Sex offender, exactly. Because not a sex defender, but a sex offender.
Yes.
Interesting.
Wow, you have a lot of coffee table books. They're so big.
I know.
Frida Kahlo.
This is only 3/4 related, but
she was ugly.
I haven't really been happy with my husband for some time.
Oh no, Janelle, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well,
that's something you can't finish.
I'm just looking at you hanging on your cross.
Frustration ain't no fun.
And the only martyr I've ever had in me has been myself.
Halfway loving, just don't get it.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. I don't know.
You do?
Stay there till the job is done.
Maybe.
Oh, your wounds will never repulse me, dear Savior.
Oh, Salvador Dali. I love his crucifixion. Janelle, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
No, look.
Please forgive me.
It's fine.
I am so sorry, Roman. I'm obviously a little drunk, and you did just say you were a registered sex offender.
Look, Janelle, it's fine, but put that album back on. I love the Beatles.
Okay. Anyway, Roman, I just want you to know
Look,
that...
Janelle.
Yes?
I like you. I think you're a very nice lady. But I'm just not into older women.
Roman, you're in your 70s. I'm younger than you.
Yes, I know. But you are still older than young girls.
Hey, Mom. Jesus, you've scared the hell out of your mother. Where are you going at this hour?
I'm meeting Jenna and Jenna for Jamba Juice with Jason and Josh. I'm taking the Jeep.
Just a second, Miss Road Warrior. Where are your manners? We have company.
Hey, I'm Jenna.
I'm Roman Polanski.
Oh, we're learning about you in our European media class. You're being, persecuted or something?
He's being crucified.
Our textbooks say persecuted.
See, and they want to take religion out of the schools. I don't know about your textbook, but I know what the Bible says. He's being crucified.
Whatever.
How old are you, Jenna?
18.
Oh, missed it by that much. Ooh, damn.
What's the matter with him?
What do you think? The nail's in his palms.
Jesus.
Okay, well, go if you're gonna go.
Whatever.
Are you okay, Roman? It looks like you're having a bad trip. Hold on, okay? It's okay. The Beatles are so good for this sort of thing. You're floating on a river. The river's on a mountain. The mountain's on a star. And the stars are in your eyes. Your eyes are in your skull. Your skull is on your body. Your body's in the universe, where everything's alive.
Ain't no sense in doing nothing.
Roman,
Yes, Janelle.
Have you heard
If you're gonna do it wrong,
that 47 is the new 17?
No, I haven't.
pretty good
I was illegal once, Roman,
ain't good enough.
and I can be illegal again.
You gotta get down
Janelle,
to the bone.
would you ask a zebra to change his stripes?
You're so black and white.
Look, Janelle, no. Look, I'm serious.
Okay.
You're yesterday's news. All right, no.
What, Ramona? What do you want, Ramona? No, Ramona, you cannot have the night off early because you are a Mexican. Okay, I don't work for the country of Mexico, Ramona. The country of Mexico works for me, through you. Now, if you'd like to become a citizen, be my guest, just know that I would have to pay you more. And that's neither fair to me nor my friends, is it? I don't care if it's Easter Vigil. I don't even know what that means. I don't care if your daughter's getting confirmed. I don't even know what that means. You have a daughter? I didn't know that. And I don't care. And by the way, who is that? That's your daughter? What's your name, little girl?
Rosemary.
Would you tell your mother that her ass belongs to me?
Tell yourself, I'm getting confirmed tonight. I didn't put this dress on for nothing.
How old are you, Rosemary?
I'm 12. I'm getting confirmed tonight. I'm not a little girl anymore. I'm gonna be a Catholic woman.
There's no need to rush things. Relish your girlhood, I say, while you can. I could drop you off by the church. I'm driving that way anyway, if your mother needs to work.
Oh, Roman, you don't need to.
No, Janelle, I think given all that's taken place tonight, I should probably go.
Sure.
Now.
Okay.
Right now.
Fine.
Immediately.
Okay.
Come, Rosemary, let's go.
Okay.
Now.
Fine.
Right now.
Okay.
Immediately.
Sure.
Now. Right now. Immediately. Now. Right now.
I think the church is coming up here on the next exit.
Let's pull over and talk for a little bit. We have some time.
Hey, cowboy, I'm getting confirmed tonight.
I know.
I didn't put this dress on for nothing.
And there's always next Easter, too.
What else is on the radio?
Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah.
You sit back talking about, oh, honey, my old man sure did put a killing on me last night. Oh, it sure was good.
I love the Beatles.
Me too.
And your girlfriend been sitting up talking about, oh,
Rosemary,
What?
cause she really didn't think the nigga could do nothing.
come closer.
And now you done told her how good it is. She wants to go over and test it out for herself.
Roman,
Done blew your shit.
I'm just getting to know you.
Just messing around, gossiping, done blew your thing.
I'm not ready to cross that line.
Got to be in all the way.
I've never been with a girl with a one-syllable age.
All the way, lover, yeah.
12, so staccato. 12.
Roman,
I'm telling you right now. You women need to be and all the way. All the way.
Roman. I didn't put that dress on for nothing. I'm a good girl.
All the way, lover, yeah.
I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl.
I'm a bad girl.
Hail Satan.
No kissy on the belly button and stopping that.
Hail Satan.
I'm such a bad girl.
You gotta be in all the way, lover, yeah.
Hail Satan.
I'll get the butter.
Hail Satan. Hail Satan.
Let's get on now. I think you better hold it right there. Getting the girl nervous here.
No dream, this is really happening.
Situation. They are standing still.
Situation. They are standing still this morning in a vigil for what many hope is still a virgin. 12-year-old Rosemary Wawa was on her way to Easter confirmation last night when she unexpectedly disappeared.
Shit.
Welcome to the Mike and Kathy Morning Show. I'm Lauren Nash.
Damn.
The Mike and Kathy Morning Show. They were once a trio. Mike and Kathy died in a helicopter crash, and the only survivor was Lauren Nash. She does the news, and her name was never in the title. Nevertheless, she's all we've got now, until we can find replacements for Mike and Kathy. Lauren Nash will just have to do. I know that the helicopter crash just happened, but was that really the best jingle you elves could come up with?
Sorry, Miss Nash. We thought you'd like it.
Yeah, Nash rhymes with crash.
Oh, go. Just go.
Gee, what's bugging her? What are you gonna do? She's the boss now. Oh well, back to the drawing board. We miss Mike and Kathy.
Okay.
We miss Mike and Kathy.
Go.
We don't like Lauren, she's no fun. We miss Mike and Kathy.
Go.
We miss Mike and Kathy.
The mother of the girl, Ramona Wawa, are understandably distraught.
Every hour we are praying the rosemary for rosary.
You know what I mean.
Wawa was last seen in the company of registered sex offender Roman Polanski,
Shit.
who also happens to be one of the greatest filmmakers of all time,
Hmm.
responsible for Rosemary's Baby,
Yeah.
as well as perhaps another Rosemary's Baby in the future.
Oh, no.
Only time will tell. Until then, we can hope and pray that this persecution, if you will, crucifixion, of one of cinema's greatest legends will come to an end,
Yes.
and that individuals like me will no longer be permitted to report the facts.
Yes.
I'm Lauren Nash, respectfully resigning my position here at the Mike and Kathy Morning Show.
Good for her.
Lauren Nash took a stand for what was right in her mind, her twisted mind.
Rosemary. Rosemary.
About the media's role in the shaping of truth.
Are you still sleeping?
What a twisted mind. We will follow her in error. We will follow her in sin.
Rosemary.
We may leave her when she's losing, but we'll always join her when she wins.
Rosemary, wake up.
'Cause we're the fair weather elf and friends of Lauren.
Rosemary, wake up.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. Sorry for teasing you, Lauren. You sure are brave.
Oh, thank you.
We kind of think you're cooler than Mike and Kathy now.
Such a beautiful jingle.
Rosemary, wake up.
Good morning.
Good morning. Were you able to stretch out last night in that bucket seat?
Oh, yeah.
Good, good. Well,
Hey, is this the Ballad of Lauren Nash?
I think so, yeah. Anyway,
Who did this again? The fairies?
I think it was the elves.
Oh. Sorry about all the blood last night.
Oh, no. It's to be expected. Collateral damage.
It looks like the Manson family was in your car.
Yes, I know. Anyway, speaking of cars, you should probably get out of this one. People are looking for you. I just heard the news.
Oh no! Poor baby! Are you gonna be okay?
Oh, yeah.
What are they saying on the news?
No, it's fine, But just in case, you should probably get out of the car. Come on, just I'll get the door for you. Out, come on, out.
So, I had a really good time last night.
Oh, me too, Rosemary, me too. But you seem a little different this morning.
Different how?
I don't know. Older, maybe.
You mean like a woman?
Yes, like a woman. Ugh.
Well, after last night, I kind of sort of am.
Yes, I guess you are, Rosemary.
So, are you gonna call me?
Email works better for me, Rosemary, with all of the airplanes and countries I go to.
I understand. So, what are you doing for the rest of today?
Oh, I have to go back and keep telling people I'm a registered sex offender.
Oh, poor baby!
Oh, no.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, no, I'm famous. Everybody loves Roman. Hey, look, Rosemary, I really have to run, okay? You can find your way down the mountain from here. And seriously, Rosemary, I will never forget you, but if you talk to anybody, please forget me.
Okay, Roman, I'll never forget you!
What the fuck did I just say? Fuck you, women.
Oh, I wanted to ask you something. What's up? Are you still working on that Polanski podcast?
Yep.
Cool. How far along are you on the story?
Well, I'll tell you. Rosemary stands bloody and alone.
Nice.
While Roman rings the doorbell of another home.
Piece of cake.
Yes, sir.
Hello, my name is Roman Polanski. I am a registered sex offender.
Sir, you can consider this a warning. If you come within 50 feet of my children, I'm going to take out my service bayonet and I'm going to cut your balls off and leave your dick where it was.
Okay.
And when you look down and see your dick just floating there, not connected to your body by your balls, you're going to fall over in shock at the absurdity of it all.
Okay.
But before you die of a heart attack, sir, I'm going to take out my service pistol and put a bullet right there between your eyes.
Okay.
And because you're laying down, all of your brains are going to shoot out of your head and fall right back into your open mouth, and you're going to choke to death on your own brains at the same time as you're dying of a heart attack and a gunshot wound.
Okay.
I figure between those three ways, we'll get the job done somehow. Do I make myself clear, sir?
Yes, sir.
Then we ain't got a problem.
No, sir.
And, sir, this don't have nothing to do with your films. I happen to admire and respect your films very much.
Thank you, sir.
But I also admired and respected the films of Louis Buñuel and Stanley Kubrick, and neither one of them found it necessary to sodomize a 13-year-old girl in a hot tub and flee the country.
I know, sir.
Now, all of your friends in Europe and all of your friends in Hollywood can bitch and moan about how puritanical things are here, but that just ain't the way we do things here in this country.
Yes, sir.
Good day, sir.
Yes, sir.
I hear people talking bad about the way we have to live here in this country. Harping on the wars we fight and griping about the way things ought to be. And I don't mind them switching sides and standing up for things they believe in. When they're running down my country, man, they're walking on the fighting side of me. Yeah, walking on the fighting side of me. Running down the way of life, I'm fighting and fought and died to keep. If you don't love it, leave it. Let this song I'm singing be a warning. You're running down my country, man. You're walking on the fighting side of me.
You've just heard Things We Did Before Reality, Will Franken's podcast, the one-man sketch comedy show that really takes the biscuit. If you're not feeling too knackered, we'd be quite chuffed if you would splash out with a donation or two. It's quite a doddle. Simply go to willfranken.libsyn.com, click any of the PayPal donate buttons, throw in some dosh, and then bugger off, cunt. Thank you, and do come again. Toodle pip.